All right, the Dawn Trail series of Hildebrand Manderville quests, whatever, continues with the case of the Fiendish Fugitives, given to us by Hardi in the Ueyawada research station, after we have just found Hildebrand. Here we go. Cutscene. Hildy starts doing his poses. Nashu claps. Hardi just kind of... Yeah. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. Everybody turns to him. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sound about right? I'll give him a nod. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. I look a little bit shocked. Apparently he dismissed the Tural Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Shock from Hildy and Nashu. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? Now criminally minded creatures. That's the million-credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. Shock from everybody. Cutscene goes black. We see some of those cube-shaped cages that are... Some are closed and empty, some are open and empty, in another room somewhere. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means... the screen was focused on Hardi Boiled, but then as he was about to speak, shifts over to Hildy with his finger in the air near his face. We find ourselves in the case of the Fiendish Fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Hardi Boiled also has his finger up near his face, exactly like Hildy. They slowly look to each other. Hildy gives a big open-mouthed smile. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble, and as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. He turns. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. He starts walking. Hildy, Nashu, then myself follow him. Are we getting teleported to Solution 9? Nope. Can't have it all. Mount up. Regulators. Actually, I don't even know if... Is that a DMX song? I don't know who sings what, or titles, or albums, or any of that. Sometimes I just know lyrics, and that's about it. Drove my freaking college roommates crazy. Possibly because I was singing. I mean, I don't think that I was annoying about it. I don't know. I probably was in some way, and that's why they made a rule. I mean, it wasn't something that I could just ignore it if I wanted to. But the rule was, if I don't know who sings it and what the title of the song is, I'm not allowed to sing it. Oh, we see the little Lalafell creep. Hey, bud. Nashu and Hildy are at the edge, looking out into this abyss of like light blue smoke that hides a lot of the buildings that are underneath. Like this tall tower, again, it has like tons of buildings and structures and walkways branching across, just like rectangular tubes. We talk to Hardi Boiled near a door to continue. Right, I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Cutscene. We're looking at the door. Hildy and Nashu join me. Door opens. Off screen, can't see how it opens. He comes out, adjusts his tie. His clothing is now back to normal, untattered from explosions. Well, the bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. A quick pass netted me some scraps, though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. A twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just 'cause he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me. He starts posing. Does the fingers pointing at head pose. Eureka pose. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled a guess as any I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Nashu cocks her head. Hildy looks a little bit like, what are you talking about? Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. He puts a couple fingers to the brim of his hat and like taps it a couple times. Looking down to the left. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep, and he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither, but something that'd really cause a nuisance. He does this, like, he points down and then points straight up with his finger guns, and that's his I got it pose, I think. Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. But he goes walking, not hustling. I mean, he's too cool to hustle. Hildebrand gives a fist and palm, like, in front of his chest. He's frustrated that he was shot down. Nashu, like, motions giving him a pat on the shoulder a couple times. Like, it's okay, bud. It's okay, buddy. You'll do better next time, buddy. Should I just teleport? Yeah, let's teleport. 222 to get to the Electrope. Strike, yeah. Right over here is something I've mined for the Rockaznar ore. I'll show you. Boop boop. Been doing that a lot. I have made all of the level 100 item level 690 stuff. I've only been able to equip a few of them. Mostly just the main and offhands for certain of the crafting professions. But, oh yeah, miner got to 100. So I can actually equip these and swap out the materia. Anyway, forgot about that. That happened this morning, I think. Electrope miner to continue. Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Hardi Boiled goes over what we're doing here. Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what did I tell you? Hildebrand's kind of like shrugging, like, whatever. What did I tell you? The sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrope, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrope coming up. Cutscene goes black. Actually, we won't. No. This is a cutscene that is starting. We have black cubes of electrope that all have tons of little bluish, purplish, like, sparkles in them. And that would be, like, just the electricity, the electrope or whatever that's stored in the black cubes. There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief for me, will you? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. He gives a weird smile. As if he knows something, but... Nashu, noticing this maybe, puts her hand to her face and taps her cheek a couple times in her thinking pose. The trap is set. Now we wait. Everybody does their pumped up kind of pose. We transition. Nashu's looking around. Hildy's doing his poses. Hardi Boiled was looking around, was like hiding but looking. Nashu's picking something up off the ground. Hildy's stretching. Hardi Boiled was cracking an egg. Now he's eating the egg. Hildy is going through his pockets for some reason. Steals the other egg, is eating it. Nashu was falling asleep, standing up. In this one, she's stretching. Hardi is pointing his gun at Hildy, whose hands are up. Nashu is panicking. And now all four of us are kneeling in the tall grass. And we see an Cyclops walking along. The larcenous Cyclops, ho ho, this is perfect, walks toward the stack of electrope cubes. Or pile. Maybe a little too perfect. He's looking around. We are all in plain sight. Not good, not good. He starts running. He sees us, saw us, whatever. That's our thief. After him. We go running. Following the Cyclops. Doo-doo. He should be fat. Well, Hildy is known to be extremely fast. Oh. We mount up, fly a little bit east and but mostly east, a little bit south, and talk to Hildy to continue. We've lost sight of our quarry, and he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Cyclopses. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting, so we just needs to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now, so he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit Pater, and we'll take him together. Nashu gives a double fist pump. Hildy does a fist and palm. They go running off and disappear. These guys are level 98, so they will aggro me, but I'm flying. Or I can fly very easily. We fly southeast. We find the red circle on the map. And we find an Cyclops that isn't aggressive. And we click on him. Me not bad Cyclops. My options are Cyclopses don't talk, or no, so why are you stealing? Cyclopses don't talk. He goes running again, disappearing. We fly south-southeast to follow him. We find Nashu, and we find the little creeper Lalafell behind a rock watching Nashu. We click on Nashu to continue. The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Cutscene. The two twins-ish have the Cyclops cornered. Damn it all! Hildy points at him. We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to. But... Okay. Hardi Boiled just shot him with his electricity gun, causing the Cyclops to go into a bunch of poses, being shocked continuously by electricity. He's got this glowing purple, like electrical kind of horn on his head. Like, it's not, like, almost pyramid shaped, but like thinnish. Ow! It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. He's on his butt now. Everybody was shocked that Hardi Boiled shot him. It's a stun gun, though. That's like... cops use them. He approaches him further, closer, points the gun at him again. Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I tell the likes of you. I'm trying to distinguish them a little bit. Have it your way. I hear this stings worse than chili sauce in your eye. He's about to shoot him again, but he goes, no! And Hildy steps in front of the gun, doing a pose, effectively putting him out of the... Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, detective, threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. The gun is like right at his head. Move, damn it. Move! Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. He tries to move around him. Hildy is fast enough to get in the way every time. Big smile on his face. Nashu's jumping and cheering. Like some spinning around. Very awkward. Nashu still jump. My turn, says the Cyclops. Hildy smiles. Hardi looks like scared for a second. An eye beam shoots from the Cyclops. Hildy is buried, torso down in the ground, legs up. The Cyclops picks up Nashu. Ooh, he really is a big boy. He's got her by like the back top of her shirt, like the collar. She's just dangling, limp. Hardi, this is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. Hardi pointed the gun at him again. Thinking about it, lowers the gun, tosses it to the ground. The Cyclops looks to me. You two, weapons on the ground. I bare my teeth, but the legs of Hildy start to kick. Ew, is he twitching? We see a close-up of Hardi. Dashes forward, grabs his gun. Dodges an I-beam, dodges another I-beam, jumping. Hat flies off. Sideways gun as he's diving. Shoots the guy in the eye. Ah! My eye! My eye! Nashu's dropped, clapping in front of her face. Big smile. Looks at me. I wave her my way. Out of danger. The Cyclops is still shocked. Now lands on his butt again. Eye twitching. Shaking his head. Gun pointed at him again. Crackling with energy. Charging. You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Cyclops shields, like, braces for the blow. Gun is fired. We see, like, the electro spear. Gah! Shooting toward the Cyclops. White screen. Cyclops is like, what? That didn't hurt at all. Hildy, obviously, has stepped in front. He is in one of his muscle poses, crackling with purple lightning energy. I, Hildebrand, agent of FFXIV, abhor acts of violence. Shock from Hardi. Cheer from Nashu. Smile from me. He keeps posing. Absorbs the energy. Emits like a rainbow of light. A glittering rainbow is he right now. You got the eye, or the teeth, flash and smile. Cor, the inspector's all lit up, she says, jumping for joy. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gomphotherium. So bright, too bright for me to bear, says the Cyclops. Hildy is still rainbow shining, beams of rainbow all around, various colors of light, still posing, and done. Like flexes his fingers out in front of him. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a coblin's back. The Cyclops stops shielding his eye. He turns to him. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Hardi is shocked. Hildy smiles wide, open mouth. Soft-boiled and cracked, says, and Nashu was cheering. Cutscene transitions. Cyclops still on his butt. I'm gonna change his voice to make it less bad on my throat. I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him, then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Hardi thinks on it. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. The Cyclops gets sheepish. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in the monster's clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. Looks a little better now. Smile from Hildy, smile from Nashu with her hands next to her face clasped. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Jump for joy from Nashu, like a hand to his chest from Hildy. I give a smile and a nod. Camera pans up to Solution 9, crackling with purple energy. Electropenergy. 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 Come fly with me over heritage found. I'll show you what the Gomphotherium were. I want to say they were mammoths, but I don't recall for sure. There is a large portion of crafting where you needed their Gomphotherium leather. If you could use some exotic views, there's a bar in Solution 9. Come fly with me. I think they're like around, yeah, they're around here somewhere. Hold, please. I think you need these guys. Nope, never mind, don't need those. There we go. Oh, they're elephants. That look like they are made of metal, and they have purple electrope spikes along along their spine, and their hoofed toe, or elephant, toes. A little bit on their tusks as well, and their eyes are that purple, like neon purple, glowing. Most badass elephants ever. Aside from actual elephants that are also badass, just in their own right. Ole como va, balipo, nero samota. Could have teleported to the little town closest to Solution 9, but I didn't, because I wanted to fly. I just wanted to fly. Put your arms around my baby. Teleport to the Neon Stein, heading south. There. The sprint will wear off right about here, and we'll talk to Hildy outside of Hardi's door to complete the quest. Cutscene. Surely, Detective Hardibold must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. He says, walking from not his room. He's walking up to us. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean. Sorry, you can bet your last bean, like garbanzo beans, that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible. Maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. He looks to me. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. Hildy comes forward as well. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildebrand is at your service. He looks back to me. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pals started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I tell you why. It has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The Crime King, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in a prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I'm a little shocked. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Yui Iwata. Yeah, me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin... Looks down a bit. I want to be the one to bring him in. Hildy starts posing. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardy-Boiled. I, Hildebrand, agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. He goes running. Nashu goes running with him. We just watch him go. A little bit of a shocked face from Hardy. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Turns to me again. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. 12:35 Gil. Quest complete. Likely gonna get a little extra scene. I'm assuming like these are coming out in patches. So this would probably like be the point where you have to wait till a new patch. But yeah, black screen. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found, we see Solution 9. So the tower, and then on top of the tower is a massive kind of bowl-shaped structure. We see on a cliff 2 figures, one clad in yellow leather, brown gloves, head completely wrapped in leather that I can't see right now. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. He's looking away from the scheming researcher is what this person's called. But no matter, I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. He turns from the cliff. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. And indeed, the guy that we talked to that pointed us, I think, in the right direction, but also had that weird smile on his face that Nashu and I both clocked, he is the second person on this cliff. Smiles that weird smile again. Starts to glow green and becomes an ooze monster. A green jelly. Screen goes black. So he can become anything? Anyone, maybe? We have the noir, black and white. We're looking at like the inside probably of Hardy-Boil's abode. Hardy-Boiled. He has a steaming cup. When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time every time. He's got like a steaming cup. Oh, that's okay. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. He's got 3 eggs in a pot boiling. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. He's got a big bowl, like with 9 of them. One rolls across a bar to the bowl. It's red. The other eggs are kind of light brownish. Nashu in her sexy tux does the legs thing again, like uncross cross, leans forward, hand on chin, or chin on hand, gives a wink. Hardy looks back to the egg she rolled over. Hildy picks it up, conks it against his head, big goofy smile on his face. Hardy adjusted his tie as it was exploding. Hildy just had the big goofy open mouth smile. Smoke. Nashu runs up. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret. So don't try to make your own at home. Thanks for that. Hildy is torso down behind the bar, only his crotch and legs sticking up. Hardy is fine. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildebrand Adventures. She does. The Coblin is walking across the screen with a bowl of eggs. He is noticed by Nashu. Hildy's legs start kicking. And the Coblin dashes away, scared. See you, Inspector. We see. Do I still have that up somewhere? Let me see really quick. Because what she said... Okay, let me... So, the adventures... Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not the page I want. Manderville questline. Nope, that's not it either. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so the level 50 quests were called the Hildebrand Adventures. I think they were 60, were the Further Hildebrand Adventures, Heaven's Word, yeah. The Stormblood were Even Further Hildebrand Adventures, and those were those were 70. 90 Endwalker was Somehow Further Hildebrand Adventures, and then Dawn Trail 100 Inconceivably Further Hildebrand Adventures. Cool. So that's it for this quest. Done. Gonna make a new one right after I post this one, so don't stay tuned, just do whatever you want to do. But I hope you enjoyed. Alpha and I certainly did. I love you, Alpha, you're so cute. And if you didn't know, Alpha is from the Omega series of raids and quest lines. Alpha and Omega. Something I stupidly didn't really pick up until near the end. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hardy Boiled and I say goodbye for now. Peace.